Oh, hello.
Start recording. All
Your
right.
little kitty.
Let's get this party started.
Which
Girl
kitty?
May came out of her cat bed. Now she's gonna start bothering.
Oh no! Don't give her the string.
She's gonna find it and she's gonna bring it to me. Now you get to watch me mess with my cats all game. I already have been.
I saw one of them hanging out in front of the camera's little tail.
I know. So I got the toy.
Ooh.
Okay, so we determined that there were some speaker boxes set up at regular intervals outside, down just like along the roadway, like between the driveways. You've walked in, and Lucia, also known as Mee-maw, Brittany's Mee-maw, has just turned her head and seems to be sort of appraising you. Her head just goes up and down a little bit. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Lucia.
Nice to meet you.
Very good to meet you.
Mm.
Then
she turns back. Her head is positioned such that now she's looking at the Price is Right again.
Huh? It's a little warm in here. Did you want us to turn on the air conditioning?
She looks back at you. Oh. No, dear. That won't be necessary. I'm quite comfortable.
No.
Usually I'm a little cold, matter of fact. Turns back and the Price is Right. Come on down, Bob Barker shouting.
Come on down. Oh, okay.
I do love this show.
The price is always right. Yeah.
I like when they overbid.
Yeah, my Mimi likes to yell at the contestants on TV whenever they overbid.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I see you sort of clustered looking in the front door, and maybe Sophia has maybe made a cautious step.
I would have stepped immediately into the inside as soon as I could.
Okay.
I'm safe from nature.
Mm-hmm.
I will go all in with Sophia.
Okay.
And give space for Shep to come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any house chores that need to be done? We can make ourselves useful.
Because again, we're here to reach out to you.
She looks at you when you say that. Oh, isn't that nice? No, I mean... She looks around, and this place is immaculately kept. As the exterior is, so is the interior. Nothing is out of place. There is a trash can. It's empty. There's a bag in it, but it's empty. It smells pleasant in here. It smells aromatic, a little bit like one of those plug-in air fresheners, but it isn't offensive at all. It just smells
recently clean, or like haven't moved or touched a thing in like a week, kind of clean.
It's hard to say because there's no dust, but certainly you can give me a notice roll.
I can try.
I'm going to try to notice as well because this isn't the way my Mimi lives.
He's super clean. I'm trying to just get something out of her.
Okay, a success.
Isn't it a bit dark to be wearing sunglasses inside?
Oh no, the light hurts my eyes.
Oh,
it's just from living a life in Texas. So Shep, you sort of walk by her and you'd expect to see something, right? Even if it's just a catalog or a magazine on the coffee table. Everything in here is dust-free. There are, as I indicated somewhat earlier, some end tables with some nice pictures that are very, dust-free. You poke into one of her cabinets, and where you would expect to see, I don't know, a box of crackers or something like that. The cupboard's quite empty, and I'd also like you to make me a roll. Let's call it
occult. Because that's what I'm screaming in my head. Something's weird.
Sure. We'll call it
obviously weird. We just don't know what.
We'll call it occult, and of course, since it's East Texas University, I think occult was changed to ritualism. But I think that's a fair sort of overarching role that would cover this.
Sounds good. Ooh, I really don't know.
Oh boy. Let's see. So, I want Sophia to come with me to go a little further inside and see if we can't find the other air conditioning units.
Well, she said she felt fine and too cold.
Mm-hmm. So what happens is, Shep, you're just everything is just so weird here, and you're trying to make your way so cautiously that you neglect to see that a little bit of one of the little sort of cut to size pieces of carpeting that covers the transition from, say, the living room to the kitchen, so from rug to tile, and you manage to trip, and you see stars as your forehead impacts the countertop. It's a nice rounded countertop. It's not pointed, but you see stars and take a point of fatigue.
Okay.
You feel, even without being told, you feel the beginning of a welt start to well up on your forehead.
Oh.
Are you? I'll help him up. You gotta watch where you're going.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Not really, but we're here to help Miss Lucia. Miss Lucia, would you like some iced tea?
Oh, no, thank you, dear. No, thank you. I'm fine. So the Quiet Villa rest homes, not only have you noted that there are FEMA emblems on the outside of the trailers. You see that there's a Quiet Villa rest home, sort of a metal plate that's been screwed in to the wall, kind of at the transition of the living room to the kitchen. We'll say it's about a foot in diameter, embossed, about the size of a hubcap. And it's just like sort of attached to the wall.
Are the windows open?
They are not.
I'm going to open a window. She doesn't want the AC. At least let some air in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go into the kitchen?
Sure.
I know where that is, but I'm going to go this way.
Sure. It's not a lot of square footage here, right? It's a smallish trailer, even though it's one of the bigger ones here. But it's one of those ones where you can do the whole nickel tour in about a minute. Pass through the kitchen. You see 2 bedrooms. One has a small bed, and the other one has a larger bed. Both of them are very neatly made. You judge that she probably resides in the larger of the bedrooms. It's very neat. She's got a jewelry box with the lid flipped open with various earrings and necklaces hanging in and about. A dresser, probably a closet with the door shut, where you imagine her clothing hangs, and a bathroom.
Okay. Do I see anything that is out of place or anything that seems a little off? Is there a back door that exits out from the kitchen?
There is no rear. Well, let's see. Sure, there is a rear exit.
Oh, okay. So
what strikes you is not that anything is out of place, but that everything is in place.
Very clean.
Like, how maybe like a bathroom might have like a certain smell of the occupant, maybe that uses like a certain type of cream or something like that. No, not so much. Everything is neat.
What about this episode of The Price is Right? Anything weird about it?
Yeah, the guy's winning. And then she says again, I always did love this show. It's a nice show. That nice Bob Barker.
So I'm going to
Sure is nice.
peek out and look at Sophia and Shep and kind of wave them over to the kitchen.
I will follow over to the kitchen.
Sure.
And when they get over, she's going to point over to the back door and she'll be like, maybe we can find something outside because everything in here is just so clean. Everything is way too clean. Isn't it lunchtime? Do you think she would have started cooking something by now?
Would you like us to make you lunch, ma'am?
Oh, isn't that nice? No, I'm not hungry.
Well, something for later.
Yeah. We'll pack it up real nice, and you can come get it from the fridge.
Maybe that nice Mr. Jimmy will come by with some food for us later.
Oh, who's Mr. Jimmy?
You don't know Mr. Jimmy?
I haven't met him, no.
Oh, he's the park manager. He runs things. He's such a nice man.
Does he come here often?
Yeah. I always see him driving his little golf cart around. He does like maintenance, sees to us, our well-being. He stopped by and played cards with me before once. He's a nice man.
When's the last time you seen him?
Oh dear. I don't seen him yesterday, riding around. Looks like he was picking up trash that we set out when it gets full. We set it out on our stoop, and he comes around and collects it all. He's such a nice man.
Okay. Can I step outside?
Do you know when Let's Make a Deal comes on?
Do you have the TV guide?
Oh no. The
For
subscription.
this week?
That subscription costs money. I don't have any extra money to spend on such frivolities.
Shep has no idea.
No. You've got some
I got you.
Or maybe that nice Pat Sajak will be on to spin the wheel of fortune later. Maybe.
Wheel of Fortune.
Or maybe the Joker's Wild. I always did like that show. That devil card scared me a little though. It was a little scary.
Ooh.
And she's just standing there, and just sitting there very, very comfortably, hands just very relaxed in her lap, watching.
She goes back to staring at the prices, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out my digital camera and take random pictures around the house. Maybe something spooky will show up. Give us an idea of what's going on.
Sure, you can do that. You don't have a hindrance that makes electronic things go flaky, right?
Nope, not me.
You don't have that. What's that called? Like all thumbs or something like that?
I don't know, but did one of us have it?
I don't think
Erica had something similar, but
I knew.
Not.
Yeah, she was a trouble magnet. I know Mir was good with electronics and stuff like that.
Normally Shep is, but I had it one time where it was one of the curse features.
Oh yeah.
I think I remember that game.
And
very inconvenient.
I decided to help whoever it was with their electronics.
And it went bad.
Sophia, make me a spirit roll.
Sure, I can do that. Let's do a spirit.
You're going around just clicking pictures. You walk by rather closely past that hubcapped size emblem, Quiet Villas Rest Association or community. It just gives you a real odd sensation.
The sign?
The metal plate. It just feels innately wrong to you. Maybe a little bit evil.
How big is it?
About 12 inches across, about the size of a hubcap. Made of some kind of chrome, although it's a little darker. It's not bright and shiny like a hubcap would be. It's kind of a dull gray.
I'm going to point out to Ava and Shep that this doesn't feel right. Should we take it and toss it into a river or something?
What did you find?
The sign, this plate here.
Where is it? Is it in her view?
In Mee-maw's view?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like she's staring, facing the TV. It is on the wall that the TV is on to the left, kind of in that transition area between living room and kitchen. I will tell you that it does seem to be securely bolted into the wall. This is not something that's hung on a hook.
Ooh.
You can see Philip's head screw heads, sort of protruding at the compass points.
Well, ma'am, one of the things we do in our outreach program is provide at-home maintenance. I'm going to approach the sign.
Oh, what was
This thing seems like it doesn't look. This could be nicer. We can get you a better one.
There's nothing weird outside, is there? In the back where the kitchen is?
There's a tree that seems to be bending in the slight breeze in the Texas afternoon. Every once in a while, it'll brush up against the side of the trailer, making a small sound.
I ignored this.
Its limbs seem to
hard
be
as I can.
its limbs seem to be no.
I don't notice anything out here that is a little out of place.
None of us are carrying a screwdriver, are we?
You can for a Benny. Ava, you can make me a
wait a
note.
minute.
You can make a notice roll.
Okay, I'll make a notice roll. Oh.
So
Jumpin' Jiminy Christmas.
What the heck?
Oh. Okay, so what we've come to know and love about Savage Worlds is there is literally no upper bound to the roll that you can make. As long as you keep on a given die, let's say you pick up a die 6, as long as you keep rolling a 6, it explodes. You just keep rolling and adding until you don't roll a 6. So that is how Ava rolled a 25 on a D10.
Yeah, she has a D10 for notice.
So
nice.
that's nice.
Oh.
You notice, Ava, that the tree right outside is a peach tree, and it has large, delicious fruit on the limbs. What strikes you as being odd is that there are no rotting peaches on the ground, as you suspect there would be. It is almost as if somebody comes through here and picks up the ones that have fallen, or maybe picks the ones that are ripe enough to eat and takes them. Because you'd expect to see one rotten peach like nestled among the roots of this rather healthy looking tree.
Being as short as she is there a branch low enough where she can grab a peach?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, if you want to stand on, I guess the exterior door that you step through doesn't just go, door and then boom, the ground. There's probably just a little 2-foot wide place where you stand, and then a series of 2 steps that takes you down to ground level.
Oh.
So we'll say that if you're up on the top, like you've just come out of the door and you haven't gone down the first step yet, you could probably reach out, and one of those branches may have a moderately juicy, ripe-looking peach that you could pluck.
Okay. I will attempt to do that, and I will, since Shep is over here with me, I will let him know that there's really good-looking peaches up here, but there are none rotting on the floor, and that's weird. But they look good, so I want to see if I can pick one.
You have a perfect specimen of just a mostly, almost all the way ripe, ready to eat peach. It's got that nice little reddish yellow skin and that little bit of fuzz, and it's just a little bit soft, but it's very firm, and it just seems to be a good representative, a good exemplar of a nice healthy peach.
Ooh, look at it. This is nice. I will save this for later.
Sure.
Oh, and Sophia?
Mm-hmm.
I happen to have a Swiss Army knife. Or basically something. I do carry a small knife that says it could be a switchblade, pocket, or steak knife. So it makes sense that it would be a Swiss Army knife. Since Shep is kind of
I'm worried
Boy
about
Scout.
using that as a screwdriver.
For to debolt?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to hurt myself. Look suspicious.
You can ask her if she has a toolbox.
A what?
I'll ask her.
A what?
Do you have a toolbox in your home?
Oh, dear, no. That nice Mr. Jimmy probably has a toolbox. He does all the maintenance around here. He picks up the trash for us.
Mm.
He's such a nice man.
Mm.
So I have the scavenger edge.
Mm-hmm.
Once per encounter, the hero may find or suddenly remember a much needed piece of equipment, handful of ammunition, or some other useful device. I would like to find a screwdriver in my pocket.
Or maybe there's one hiding in Shep's truck.
The game master decides what constitutes an encounter and has final word on what can and can't be found.
Okay, so what happens is you're rooting through your ensemble, your backpack, rucksack, pockets, and whatnot, and then it occurs to you that there was a tool sitting on the railing of the door in which you entered the trailer, and yeah, it was a screwdriver.
How perfectly lucky is that? I'm going to use that to unbolt that evil sign.
You didn't pay much attention to it because you thought it might have been like a gardening tool, like a little one-handed rake or something like that. But you were thinking, no, you know what? That was a screwdriver, and sure enough, it's a Phillips head.
Perfect. Exactly what I needed at the right moment.
Good use of your fancy skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt that.
I don't know if you should take that down, dearie.
Are you sure?
I don't.
It could be fixed.
I don't think that nice Mr. Jimmy would like you taking that down.
I'll take it straight to Mr. Jimmy. He'll bring you a better one. Or he'll fix this one. Mr. Jimmy can do everything, right?
He's such a nice man.
Ain't he?
He's always helpful. He does a lot of the maintenance around here and picks up the trash, sees after us.
I think we should go and see this Mr. Jimmy, Sophia.
I will continue to unbolt the sign.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I mean, they were sunk in with good 2-inch long screws, but the wall of the trailer isn't really that rugged. It's not like it was sunk into oak or something like that. It's probably just pine or something similar behind a thin layer of sheeting, that trailer wall material. So yeah, you have in your hand about a 2-pound disc of metal.
I'll put it in my backpack, and do I get to keep the stuff I find?
Do you want to keep the screwdriver? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Into my inventory. For later.
I always have liked this show. It's a good show. I like that Mr. Bob Barker. He's such a nice man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we should go and take this to Mr. Jimmy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which trailer was his again?
You know that there are signs that clearly point to the management office.
Oh, perfect. Let's go and see if we can't see this man.
Before I leave the trailer, I close my eyes and put my hand on Abel's shoulder. Please save me.
I will. Shep, it's time to go. Everything seems to be in order here.
Okay. Well, Miss Lucia, we will hopefully see you the next time we come by. Since you don't seem to need any more help from us right now, we will take this defective sign to Mr. Jimmy, and we'll be on our way.
Don't worry, the
you
ravens
have a
are
nice
always
day now. You hear?
The ravens are always within reach.
Well, that Mr. Jimmy, he's such a nice man.
I'm sure he is.
He does all the maintenance for us, and he picks up our trash. Such a nice man.
When I leave the trailer, is that old man still staring at us?
He was never really staring at you. There was
okay.
a man that was unloading groceries with he was one of a family of 4 with 2 children. That sort of just gave you a friendly sort of a half nod as he was hoisting a couple of bags of groceries.
The guy
But
across from Lucia.
yes, you know what he's doing now is he's picked up a pair of those hedge trimmers, those clippers, and he's now clipping sort of a hedge, a low-growing hedge between his property and the one next to it. And it doesn't really look like it needs it. It looks like it's already just perfectly, to the centimeter, the correct height. But he's just going and he's just seeking out that one little sprig, and he clips it. Sophia, it looks like he could be a natural ally of yours.
Clipping on trees.
Oh, I noticed that about him.
So that man is clipping hedges over there. Maybe we should ask him and see if there's anything he can tell us about Miss Lucia. Any odd happenings? Who knows?
Sure. I mean, that is her neighbor. Maybe you've seen something strange.
There are no trees over there either.
That is a good man.
I will lead Sophia safely across the street and wave to the gentleman as I approach him with Sophia kind of in front of me because I do not want to talk to an old man.
Let's see, release.
Bye, Miss Lucia. See you next time.
You don't want to talk to an old man?
No, I don't want to talk to an old man.
I did a release token scale to make your truck a little bit bigger. And I released all the token scale. So let's see. Lock token scale. No, I don't want to do that because it locks it big. Let's see. Release.
Oh, bye.
Release token scale.
Going all over the place.
If you hold control, you can hold control and then use a scroll wheel and you can shrink. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted that truck a little bit bigger. It's easy to, if I put that truck there, it'll sort of demarcate which trailer you had visited. So we'll put that truck out there. Oh my gosh, there's a giant, it's the Sophia that ate Manhattan.
Of trees.
That's right. Not even a redwood would threaten you at this scale.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of be behind her and be like, you can open your eyes now. There's no trees in that direction, I promise.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. This is fine.
So I'm still trying to control mouse wheel this guy's token to be smaller. Let's see.
Oh.
Reset individual.
Because they're rectangular.
Reset individual token scale.
Woo!
He's a frost giant. See how small will it let me make him? I mean, that's just annoying. It only goes down to a certain size.
Yeah, it's because they're rectangular and not square.
Yeah.
Maybe lock them back.
Sure. Lock tokens. When lock tokens, doesn't that mean that you can't move your token anymore?
No, lock the token. Well, locking the token in place, yeah, but the sizing, I mean. Isn't there, I think if you right click and then instead of resetting, doesn't it set them so that they're okay?
Lock token scale? Unlock tokens. Lock token scale. Might be too late because he's already too big. Release tokens. Let me release token scale. Click on him and try to shrank him down.
If worst comes to worst, you can always delete him and re-put him there.
Could always do that. Okay. He's got these thick wraparound black sunglasses, and he's hunting out that one errant sprig so he can clip it. He's wearing overalls and a a clean white T-shirt underneath.
I am hiding behind the ship.
You keep a really good manicured lawn, sir.
Maybe he didn't hear you. He doesn't really pay attention.
Oh.
I guess I'll say a little louder than Shep did. Hello, sir. We love your lawn.
Whoa!
I dropped another token. There were a couple of couple people working in the garden, and
we loved it so much we don't exist anymore.
What happened to your tokens? I don't get.
We got so tiny.
I just don't understand. Is it because he's so big that it scaled all of you down in size?
It's okay if he's bigger. He's older.
You know what I'll do is I'll
You can clear us all out and drag us back in from the combat track.
Yeah, we do that.
I wonder, can I do that?
I'll make them all big, and I see. Oh, you're so tiny. It's like
we're really
it's like
tiny.
Lilliputian-ish.
Can't even see the car anymore.
And I'm trying to like scroll way in and make it so I can even select you and like delete you. Drawing, no.
You can
God,
right click and I think clear all tokens off of the map.
Yes, I just managed to
Yay!
I managed to, I guess, put my cursor just exactly in the right place. Yeah.
Perfect.
And let's see, so we'll try to drag the old man back, and well, hopefully he's not like storm giant sized. Nope.
Yay!
And a little, there's an old guy up here that you see, and a nice lady out here. He has a shovel and he's moving mulch around, and she's on her knees with a bag of like potting soil, and she's helping to beautify this sort of common area where this little garden is. It looks so nice and idyllic, right? There's like a little stone bench, and we'll say there's like a little fountain with crystal clear water bubbling up and spraying out. And it again strikes you a little bit odd that you don't hear more air conditioners running.
Yeah, it's really warm out here.
No air conditioners in this trailer either?
There are air conditioners. Oh, there are. They're just not on.
That doesn't seem safe for people as elderly as this.
Yeah, we'll say unit number 2. Every once in a while you hear the AC kick on. It's like a window AC, right? It's not central air. It's just a window unit.
Anybody outside of Unit 2?
No. An odd car will occasionally drive by slowly. Looks like some family members, middle-aged and younger people.
Shep waves at them.
They wave back. Texans are friendly. And you do see one, like a local food delivery car go by, stop, maybe out of sight, but you hear the door slam and you hear it pull away afterwards. Chinese food, probably.
Yum. That's what we need to find. The local pizza place and a local Chinese place.
Yeah.
We already found the local pizza place. It's all we ever go to.
So you're talking to this man. He became the size of a frost giant momentarily, but everything is back in sync again. And he really hasn't turned around and paid you much mind.
Guys, is he a little hard of hearing?
He seems intent on plucking just the slightest sprig that has grown above the uniform height of this low-growing hedge.
Guys, I don't think that Miss Lucia is the only one that's a little funky around here.
Do I need to unscrew more signs?
I don't know.
Because that thing felt like evil. I'm uncomfortable with it in my backpack. I need to toss this like super soon.
It's discus shaped. You could hurl it.
Let me take a look at it.
I
Yeah.
hand it to Ava.
You see at the end of the road, not on your road, but passing as if it is leaving the quiet villa rest community, an old rusted blue El Camino. Pulls out.
To her house?
No, it didn't. It wasn't on the road where you are standing. It was on like the road that is around the outer perimeter and headed towards the exit.
Oh, okay. We don't recognize it, do we?
No. It's not uncommon around Pine Box to see an El Camino. It's kind of like the cross between a pickup truck and a station wagon, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were quite nice if they were souped up. This one didn't seem quite so nice. Sounded like maybe one of the lifters was tapping a little bit.
I will step away from the road and by Shep's truck, and I will have a look at this weird disc.
Sure.
See if there's anything else. She said it makes her feel uncomfortable. I'm trying to see what it is that makes her feel uncomfortable.
I explicitly said it felt evil. It feels like a tree.
Oh no. It feels like a tree. Then I will hang out by the truck.
Let me unlock tokens, and you should be able.
Okay.
To move. Let's see. Release. I don't want to release token scale. Heaven knows what that would do. No. There's that accept move button. I'll accept your move, and I will endeavor to let you. I will unlock tokens, and so you should probably be able to move you. This is fun. I'm still learning the ins and outs of running Game of Fantasy Grounds. Generally, pretty successful. Still learning. Still making mistakes, as you see.
So I'm holding on to it and I'm looking at it, and I'll ask Shep for his help because I know that he has a knack for looking at spiritual things.
Okay.
He gets weird. He gets bad juju vibes.
Okay, first we'll do a roll with Shep. Shep, this is supporting Ava. I would like you to make sort of that ritualism. It might say occult. We'll change that to ritualism at some point.
I just changed it. Or at least the name of it.
Yeah, I think it's just as easy as you just backspacing and typing a new name.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Benny that.
Okay. Take advantage of the Savage World system and use one of those bennies to do a reroll. And a 4 is a success.
And I don't know why it did notice, but
I'll
it's
support
the
him with
same
my
die roll.
benny.
Oh, Jeff's got bennies.
He has bennies.
Okay, and all right, Ava, you can. Do you have ritualism?
No, it would have to be unskilled. Let's see.
You can make that roll unskilled, and we'll give you that plus 1 to that roll if you like.
Oh, okay.
5
so
minus
that would
2
be a 4.
plus 1 is 4, so success. Yes, it makes you feel mildly uncomfortable.
Ooh.
It does. It gives you sort of an uneasy feeling. Yeah.
This does give me bad juju vibes.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good.
So, question to our good dean here.
Is there another dean? Because I'm not the good one. I'm the evil
one
one.
and only.
Just because I can't remember how many times I can use the amulet per day.
Okay.
How many times can I use the amulet per day?
How many times have you tried to use it?
I haven't tried to use it at all yet.
All you know is the activation word. You don't know how many times per day.
Ooh.
In fact,
Okay.
you've been loath to even take it out and show your friends. Although you suspect one of them may have seen you sort of feeling it through your pocket, the material of your pocket, just to make sure it's secure.
Fiddling away.
Just because I want to see what's going on, I will bring it out.
Okay. Shep produces a very beautiful, it's almost like a mother of pearl disc. Larger than a silver dollar, not remarkably so though. And it's it's round and it has a metal rim, a metal band around the mother of pearl. It's like a big coin.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to.
That's what it was.
Huh?
In his pants.
Nice talk.
What's in his pants?
I'm just going to mumble Ava.
Huh? Yeah?
To activate.
Who? Sorry, you went robot.
Yeah, a little bit.
I said I'm going to mumble Ava. That's the word. That's what Shep would know.
No. He's roboting again. All I
Darn
heard was
it.
Ava. Dang it.
I said I'm going to mumble Ava because that's the word that Shep would have picked to activate it.
No, he doesn't get to pick the word. This was not created by you. I've given you the activation.
Oh,
word.
okay.
That was defined at the time of creation.
Ooh.
Okay. Where we at?
You do see that there's a woman sort of coming your way. She's not on an approach vector towards you. She's going to walk by you. She's walking with a one of those walkers with tennis balls and the wheels on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she has a satchel over her shoulder with it looks like gardening implements in it. Maybe there's the handle of a small handheld hoe sort of protruding from it. Maybe a bag of seeds, something like that, sticking out of the top of it. And she's just ambling your way. Looks like she's going to go right by you. She's got thick wraparound sunglasses on to protect her from that brutal Texas sun in the middle of the day.
I will wave hello. And just look very what's the word?
Friendly?
Friendly and not suspicious.
Offensive. Oh. Hello, young people. Nice day, a little hot.
Young people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Just stumbling along.
Yeah. Slow pace. She's not in a hurry. I mean,
Okay.
the grass is going to be there when she gets there.
So, is your demeanor similar to Miss Lucia or the old man they tried to talk to you?
Sure, I would give you that.
Oh.
She seemed friendly enough. I mean, she didn't ask, what are you doing here? What's your business? State your business. No,
they're just very calm and chill and
focused on what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if everyone else has one of these weird things in their trailer. I don't know if we should now. I don't know if we should take it to Mr. Jimmy. He might be the one doing this weird stuff.
I was thinking the same thing. Should we go into the other trailers and let's see? I mean, we can reach out.
We are more than capable of reaching out to maybe we should look inside some windows.
Because that's not suspicious.
Wouldn't that be creepy?
Well, I suppose.
Unit 2's air conditioner clicks back on again.
Chef came up with a pretty good cover. I think we can keep using it. No one's questioned it so far.
Well,
the one lady we spoke to.
Let's see. Let's go around then and see if other people are willing to let us in as their outreach programs helpers.
Sure.
Random houses, maybe.
Which one?
No, we're at 27 now, so let's
4 or 3.
Sure, let's go down to another one and see if the one house. Gosh, let's see. Pick a random one.
2.
2.
Yeah, the one that actually has air conditioning.
Oh wait, no.
How about
no, I'm serious.
Let's go across the other side to like the maybe number 5.
Sure, 5 is where the old man is out manicuring the hedge. But sure, you can look in the windows. He really hasn't even noticed your presence.
I was just thinking if we could see inside number 2, we can see if the trailer that actually seems normal has a sign.
Oh, has this disc? It doesn't have any words in it or anything. It's just like a disc.
Okay, let's see how obvious you are when you try to do this, Chef. I'd like you to make a stealth roll. Ava, is there something you would like to do with this disc? Would you like to put it in the back of the truck to keep from carrying it? It does make you feel a little uneasy.
Yeah. Shep, can I put this in your truck?
Yeah.
Okay. I will put it in the back pickup side, and there's usually tarp in the back of these things, right? I'll probably put it under that.
I don't know, Chef. Do you have tarp in the back of your?
I would say there's probably either tarp or one of those old tool things, that are usually in the back of an old pickup.
Sure.
I will hide it in there.
Sure. Consider it secreted.
Yeah. I will go with Shep to try and sneak our way over to this trailer.
Why are we sneaking?
Give me a representative stealth roll, Ava. Sophia, what would you like to do while she's rolling?
I will just walk right up and knock on the door.
Wait, on which one?
2?
2.
Yay. I guess I'll go around the side.
Now, let's see. How could you be untrained in... Did you try to make a stealth roll? I think your East Texas University students all start off with at least a 4 in stealth. I think there are 5 skills that you start off with a D4 in for free. I think it's...
I don't remember what those were.
Athletics, stealth is one of them. There's a couple of other ones. Maybe come interesting.
Stealth. I don't have athletics either.
Academics, I think maybe.
I have academics for sure, but I can throw them in there.
Well, you made a success, so we'll address that and make sure that you have at least what you should have at startup. But yeah, Ava, you walk across the street. Shep, you are next to her, and you trip on the curb a little bit. You stumble a bit, and that old man who's nipping his hedge, doesn't even turn around to acknowledge you. He's 3 units down. We'll say there is one of those like call box speakers out between units 1 and 2. And Sophia, you just go up and knock on the door.
I will look on the window while I guess they do their outreach. Just in case it's an old man.
Why an old man? Is it all men you have an issue with, or?
You see some movement inside of the trailer, and then you see like an old woman open up, move the curtain on her door like to the side a little bit and look outside, and maybe on in the window next to the door, and then she opens the door a little bit. Yes, can I help you? There's a one of those chain locks.
Can I
help
hello,
you, dear?
ma'am.
Are you
We're from an outreach program. The Ravens are reaching out to you today. How may we assist?
Well, isn't that nice? Well, I don't know. Could you clean my refrigerator?
Can do that.
Sure.
I spilt some orange juice a little while back, and I can't anymore quite bend over and crane my neck to sort of clean all the way to the back of it. I think that'd be right nice of you if you clean my refrigerator, if it's not too much of an inconvenience.
Oh no, that should only take a few minutes. That's fine.
Well, thank you. You from the university?
Yes, I am.
Oh, my son was a graduate of that university in petroleum sciences. Oh, it's been a couple years though. It's a nice school.
It is. It's been wonderful.
Well, sure. Come on in. My name is Mimi.
Nice to meet you, Mimi. I'm Sophia.
Well, isn't that nice, Sophia? Taking time out of your busy day to come and help those that are getting a little bit long in the tooth. Sure enough, as she indicates, she gives you like a bucket with a handle that has some cleaning materials sticking out of it. Your Windex, your 409 spray, a roll of paper towels, and maybe like a little scrubby, like a little hand scrubby. And sure enough, you open up that refrigerator and smells a little bit. And sure enough, it looks like an orange juice container at one time toppled over and spilled to the rear of it. You'd almost have to take out the vegetable crisper and the fruit crisper to really do a thorough job.
I've done that before. As I help her clean up, I will be looking around, trying to see if I can see one of those signs again.
Yes. Yes, there is one. Her house looks a little more lived in than Mee-maw Lucia's. Catalog and magazine, like an Us magazine and a People magazine, tossed askew onto a coffee table that looks like it hasn't been dusted very recently. Smell of kind of like Metamucil and some sort of vapor rub, maybe. Isn't that nice? And cookies, and it smells like cookies too. Oh, I baked some cookies not long ago. I'm going to put them out. Maybe you and your friends would like one. They're chocolate chip.
Oh, I'd sure appreciate that.
I might help myself to one. She picks it up and takes a big bite out of it. And you note that she is not wearing sunglasses inside.
I'd like to ask her how long she's had that sign up on her wall.
Oh, God, I don't know. It was there when I moved in.
Am I getting like weird vibes from that? Like I did the other one?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't exactly fit my my country decor, but you get used to it after a while.
Oh, I have a screwdriver. I could remove it. It looks a little dinged up anyway. I could get you a different one. What was it? Jimmy, the maintenance guy? I heard such nice things about him. He can fix it. I can bring it to him.
Who, the manager?
Yeah.
Drives around in that loud old El Camino?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you mind? I hold up my screwdriver.
Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, I don't know. It's sort of like taking the tag off a mattress. You're told not to do it, but I don't care.
Alrighty. As soon as I finish up that fridge, I'm getting that sign out.
I'm sure I could find a picture of my son Bobby to hang up there in its place.
Oh, that would be so much nicer.
And it's kind of
So
weird.
much more
It looks like these things haven't been there that long because as you take it off, there is no discoloration in the wall. Like, you know how if you have a picture up for many years, if you take that picture down, it leaves like a little light patch. Now, it doesn't seem to have been there too terribly long because there is no such color change.
I did good work.
Oh, I'm going to have another one of these cookies. Don't tell anybody, dear.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
So, Shep, where are you? You tripped a little bit on the curb, looked around kind of embarrassed, but nobody really paid any attention. Did you want to come in as well, Sophia? I have you in the trailer. Ava?
Where am I?
Sure.
I'm in there.
I looked. I was looking to see if I can look through a window, but then I heard the voice of a woman, and she felt a little safer, so she's gonna hang out again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry, I'm late.
It's noticeably cooler in here. Even that one single wall unit does a reasonable job of cooling things off here.
Hello, fellow outreach raven.
Hello. I'm sorry I was late.
I'm just about done here.
Well, if you could get down next to my washer and dryer, I dropped my dustpan back there some time back. I haven't been able to get it. Do you think you could reach back there and get it for me?
Ava could totally reach that.
Yes, I have small, nimble limbs. I can reach behind most things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably find something else with a long handle, maybe like an old mop handle, and you invert it and you use it to sort of dig that dustpan out from between the washer and the dryer. Oh,
I found it.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Did you have a cookie? It's chocolate chip.
No, I haven't. I would love one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd be lying if I said I made them. My son Bobby's little girl baked them and dropped them by the other day. So nice.
Oh, that's very sweet. I will take it and save it for later. We just had a lot of pizza.
Oh, Pizza Barn. Oh.
The one and only.
Yep.
That's wonderful. And you take a peek into her bedroom. She's not a messy person, but the bed's not made.
Okay.
You can see her closet's open. Looks like a couple house dresses on a hanger.
Very lived in.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
So,
it's comfortable.
If that thing is giving weird vibes, then it hasn't taken effect on this lady yet.
Nah. A little bit of toothpaste maybe next to the sink. Little spilled toothpaste. A smear.
Huh. Did you moved in here recently?
Oh, no. I've been here, going on a year and a half. Almost 2 years, I think. It's hard to say. Time passes by so fast when you get to be my age, It's like I blinked twice and it's a new year. What are you studying, dearie? She looks at Ava or Sophia, whichever one she's facing. What are you studying at the university?
Oh, chemistry.
And art.
Oh. That's wonderful. Chemistry, yeah, probably a good career around here with all the biochemical industry and tech. But with art, dear, I'm afraid you're going to have to find a way to earn your keep here. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm planning to pick another major. I know what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah. Art. I mean, if I mean, it's sort of like It's sort of like majoring in history, right? What are you going to do except be a history teacher? Well. My son Bobby, yeah, he's like biopetroleum or petroleum, some such. He could tell you better than me, but he makes a pretty fair living. Pretty fair living.
Oh, that's wonderful. So good to hear. Your family is doing well.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No.
And we are going to have to leave soon. We have a couple more people we need to reach out to. But can I get an extra cookie for our other outreach partner?
Well, you can take 2. I'd be much obliged to you for helping me clean out that orange juice.
Thank you, ma'am.
I imagine it was a pretty sticky paste by now.
Oh, it was fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be embarrassed if my husband Buford was still alive. He'd been pretty upset, and he would have had it cleaned the day it happened. But yeah, it would have still been there. I don't care. It's nice. It's fine.
I'm gonna grab 2 extra cookies, give them to Ava, and tell her give this to Shep.
I will. Thank you.
Why, sure. Stop by any time, my dear. It was so nice talking to you.
You too. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, try to keep cool, y'all. Shuts the door behind you. You hear the deadbolt or the chain lock into place.
I will give Shep a cookie.
Okay.
The nice
Shep will
lady
eat a
had
cookie.
cookies. She didn't seem as odd as Miss Lucia.
And I'm going to let them know that the plate I took off the wall looked like it was put there recently, like it hadn't been there very long at all, even though she had been.
Okay.
So that might be why she was a little more normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's about 20 minutes after. This is a good place for me to stop recording, let everybody get up and move around a little bit, and make sure my file sizes don't grow to be too huge. And be right back after a quick break. Stop recording.
Right.
And this time when it says, "Are you sure you want to stop recording?" I will hit yes.